Canaanite temple invaded by the biblical Joshua, who took over from Moses, has been found and unearthed in Israel, of course. You find again validates biblical account and shows similarities with Solomon's temple. This is on WND from Israel Today. They're always finding things. The archaeology in Israel is just never ending. Now, Israel Today says, "And the Lord delivereth Lachish into the hands of Israel, which took it on the second day, and smote it with the edge of a sword, and all the souls therein." Joshua 10:32. The book of Joshua tells the story of the ancient Israelites' entry into the Promised Land after the 40-year sojourn in the Sinai Peninsula in the desert, after their exodus from Egypt. And now a team of archaeologists led by Professor Joseph Garfinkel at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem's Institute of Archaeology and Professor Michael Hassel at Southern Adventist University in Tennessee, of the U.S. of course, opened a window into the Canaanite society that inhabited this land at that time. We're talking about somewhere about 1500 BC. Another temple from ancient Israel, in a study published last month in Levant, Garfinkel and his co-authors revealed for the first time ever extensive ruins of the Canaanite temple dating back to the 12th century BC. That they uncovered a national park, Tel Lachish, the large Bronze Age era settlement near the present-day city of Kiryat Gat. Now, according to historical record, this city, Lachish, is one of the most important Canaanite cities in Israel during Middle and Late Bronze Ages. The people controlled large parts of the Judean lowlands. This city was built around 1800 BC, later destroyed by the Egyptians around 1550 BC. It was rebuilt, destroyed twice, succumbing for good around 1150 BC. This settlement, mentioned in the Bible and in various Egyptian sources as well, was one of the few Canaanite cities to survive 12th century BC. Garfinkel says this excavation has been breathtaking. Only once every 30 or 40 years did you get the chance to excavate a Canaanite temple in Israel. We found sheds, new light on the ancient life in the region, and it would be hard to overstate the importance of these findings. Now, there were cherubims in the Holy of Holies, like Solomon's temple. Cherubims, they looked like huge sphinxes. They were like a mixture of a hybrid type of an animal with lion's feet and a man's head and wings on the back. So these cherubim were in Solomon's temple, and they found cherubims here as well. The team unearthed a trove of artifacts including bronze cauldrons, inspired jewelry by Hathor, daggers, axe heads adorned with bird images, scarabs, and gold-plated bottle inscribed with the name Ramesses II. As we said, the Egyptians had taken over that area as well. This is one of Egypt's most powerful pharaohs, Ramesses II. They were found near the temple's Holy of Holies. The team found 2 bronze figurines. Unlike the winged cherubs in Solomon's temple, the Lachish figures were armed, smiting gods. It's interesting that the pottery sherd engraved with ancient Canaanite script, the letter Samek, appears. That marked an elongated vertical line crossed by 3 perpendicular shorter lines, makes it the oldest known example of the letter and a unique specimen of the study of ancient alphabets. Actually, it looks like an E type of thing. And I'll leave links below for you for this on WND, and this is from Israel Today as well. And another thing I noticed looking at the picture just now, there were many a times when these ancient cities were built on top of hills, or maybe perhaps they were built on top of other ancient cities. I wouldn't be surprised if there's other ancient cities underneath this thing, but it looks like an acropolis. In the ancient land, even in Greece, you had most of these cities built up so that it would be more difficult for an enemy to come and invade you. They'd have to be going uphill, and that would be more difficult for them. So this is what it looks like here to me as well. A huge type of an acropolis. That's amazing. Amazing finds. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, You will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.